All right, so what number are we on here? We're on the third shape of the natural minor scale. By the way, if you were wondering what I've been playing here, I have the new Epiphone Les Paul Custom. And I've got the old Epiphone Les Paul Custom as well, the one that's got the Kalamazoo headstock. And I like them both. I really do. I got in love with the Gibson Customs. My favorite custom is the SG. And my second favorite is the V. But I don't like, if you know what I'm talking about, on a V, it's got the V triangle down here where the strings go through the body. I don't like that. I like this bridge. I like a stop tail with a tune-o-matic. And when I started changing over, if you look at my old videos, right, back in season 1 of my channel, which is now labeled Just Pick Up the Guitar and Go, and you can get my free course at justpickuptheguitarandgo.com. But if you look at my old lessons, I'm playing all Jacksons. Every single one of them is these Jackson Monarchs, which are basically, really what they are, I think, is they're ESP Eclipse copies, which are Les Paul copies, right? And I was playing those because I like Jacksons, and I like the, multi-radius fretboard and all that stuff, and the bigger frets. But looks-wise, they all have black hardware, and I am a sucker for that black and gold look. I just love that look. Isn't that pretty? I just love that look. So I turned 50 in 2023. Yeah, I know I look like I'm 18, but I turned 50 in 2023. And I decided to just, you know what, I'm 50 years old. Just go ahead and get what I want. So I went ahead and bought a Gibson SG Custom. Okay. If you know how much those cost, you know that I'm still paying off the credit card. And then I wanted a Les Paul Custom, but I needed to put it on credit. So I got a Supreme, and I love it. It's not quite what I wanted, though, but I did get one of the Epiphone Les Paul Customs as well. But of course, as silly as this may sound, it doesn't have the right headstock, right? So I went ahead and got the Supreme so I could have a Gibson with the gold hardware and the black look with the right headstock. But then Epiphone came out with these, and I said, oh my goodness. So I got one of these, and I put the Supreme up for sale on Reverb. And it's not that I don't like it or anything. It's just I wanted this. I wanted this look. And the weird thing about it is it's not the brand for me. I looked at the Orvilles, I looked at the FGNs and the Fujigens and the Edwards and all the other brands, trying to find one that I really could connect with. But Epiphone did it right? They did it right with this thing. And it's even got mother of pearl. It's got the right pickups, the same pickups that are on my SG Custom. It's a little bit different. It doesn't have the, what do you call it? It's got poly paint instead of, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Whatever the other paint is that they use on the Gibsons. But at the same time, it's, a lot cheaper and everything like that. And it's new. It came with a case and everything. So I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take it. So I went ahead and got this, and I'm keeping the one with the Kalamazoo headstock. I even got an SG with the Epiphone SG Custom with the Kalamazoo headstock. I think they put those out in 2017. Those are nice guitars too. I'm keeping those. And then as far as Vs are concerned, I didn't want to get the custom V because, like I said, I don't like exactly what it looks like. You tell me in the comments if you think I'm right or wrong about this. I think that the way they lay out the custom Flying V looks like a country western button-down shirt with the lined pockets and all that stuff. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just don't like it. It doesn't look as elegant to me as the way the Les Paul looks and the SG looks. And I don't know. It's just something about it that I don't like. But I did like the Epiphone Prophecies that they put out. They don't have gold hardware, but they got chrome hardware. And I thought that those were just really cool when they came out. I was like, I wish they had glossy paint and I wish they had gold hardware. But the more I looked at them, the more I liked them, the more they grew on me. And I just said, okay, I'll check them out. But the reason I got rid of the Jacksons was because ultimately, I just said I want the black and gold look. If you go back and watch all my old videos, the Jacksons, I put all gold hardware on them and everything, and I finally realized I was chasing the Gibson look. And it's not that I'm a brand loyalist for Gibson or Epiphone. It's not that at all. It's just they do this right. And there's a lot of companies that compete, and I know that Gibson and they sue everybody for the trademarks and everything like that, but everybody's got to make those little concessions. Like the Monarchs had weird looking horns, and ESP Eclipses don't look exactly right, and and not everybody makes them exactly the same way. And if you're looking for something and you want something that you want, you go for what you want. But anyway, 5 minutes rambling about that. Let's look at the third position of the G minor scale. So we're playing G minor here. We played, what do you call it? We played G minor. We played the Locrian shape, which is this one right here. Right? That one. Now we're going to go into the, believe it or not, this is your major Ionian shape, which comes right after the Aeolian, which is your natural minor, the Locrian, which is diminished, and now we're going into major. So all those emotions right back to back. Now, of course, it resolves back to minor because we're playing in the minor key, but it's still your major mode if you were playing in that scale shape right there, which would be your A sharp or your B minor, right? It's basically your B minor. Now here's where I got some criticism in the past. If I call that an A sharp, right, minor, or in this case an A sharp major, if I call that an A sharp major, or if I called it a B flat major, tell me in the comments which one it is, because I see it as the same thing, right? I know it's your A sharp or your B minor, but it depends on how you label the scale shape. If this is a minor scale shape, I think it's B minor, but I don't know. Or B major. Either way, let's just do it this way. We're playing on the 6th string at the 6th fret. So 6th string at the 6th fret. But it's a major chord, okay? It's a major chord, okay? Major bar chord. And then we're going to play the major or the Ionian scale shape. Okay? So that's going to be played at 6, 8 on the 6th string. When we get to the 5th and the 4th strings, on the 5th string we're going to play 5, 6, 8. And on the 4th string we're going to play 5, 7, 8. And then 5, 7, 8 on the 3rd string as well. And then 6, 8 on your 2nd string. And then 5, 6, 8 on your 1st string. Again, if we were playing over that shape, it'd be a major sounding scale shape. But if we resolve back to that G minor, it's going to sound minor, okay? So that's basically how that works. That's the third position of the G minor scale, okay? So see you in the next one.